The cakes just came out of the oven. Them. I'll get a picture of one of them. Or, well, not a picture, but a shot. Film. Ow, that really burned. It came out pretty well. Actually, it came out really well. It actually came out better than the first one. Maybe I'll always have more. Right. So that's those. Where's a... You don't need it cool. Yes, you do. I'm still here. So are my cooling rackets. Yeah, these are getting different colors. Anyhow. So, I'm gonna leave these on a cooling rack for, I don't know, 15 minutes. I'm gonna pop them out. Thankfully, I remembered to fry. I've been cleaning, and I missed the bowl. Thankfully, just looks clean. So, right, next was cookies. So those peanut butter cookies. Yes. I'm gonna put them the cakes closer to the camera. That way, well, the laptop, more or less. That way it's not, like, disrupted. These cakes are nice. They make me so crunchy. Oh, it just makes me so happy when cakes turn out very nice. Alright. I'm using a recipe that you can find anywhere. It's just a peanut butter cookie recipe. Came with a little picture in the corner, which was perfect. Thank you, internet. Great. So because I started this a while ago, well, I think these people should do it. We sell dark corn syrup, vanilla extract, and eggs. I think you don't have to do it. I think in the last video I said I was using the last 4 eggs, but they were the last 4 eggs from the package. So yes, I still have eggs. Everything is thankfully measured. Well, the drying ingredients anyway. Because I did a speech a bit ago based on cooking, and they said bring in some ingredients, sort of do a demonstration with it, and we'll see how it goes. And I did, and the speech went pretty well. I brought in, well, this batch makes about 40 cookies if you make like cookies that big. There we go. Cookies that big. I should have made the cookies a little bit larger. Well, or they're thicker anyway. Just because I think people should enjoy food. That came out wrong. I think that people should have more to a bite than a smidge. Right, so 2 lovely looking eggs. Gonna put them in this bowl so that way Alright, what other wettish ingredients do I need? I know it said vanilla extract. So, where is it? Okay. Vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. Wow. Dark corn syrup. You're pouring. Perfect. one of these days I'll make other cookies from scratch. Or cakes. Ooh, you know what? I will probably make my chocolate peanut butter cake from scratch. And it will be fabulous. The cooking time is sketchy. It varies every single time. So I just kind of put it in for the time it says and then I go longer. So nothing. Margarine or butter softened. Couldn't do that. I've had time. Oh, I will preheat the oven beforehand. So that's gonna go there. This cookie jar is going to go here. Isn't that perfect that I'm making cookies to fill the cookie jar? I don't need this. Because I've already got the flour and the sugar as it up. So thankfully there's that. But I will definitely read off the recipe to you. Just so. And also will probably leave a link to where I got the recipe like I did in the first video description, which I forgot to mention, so I'll probably add an annotation to that. I probably should have thought of that beforehand. Before I posted it, but it's already up, so what can you do? Peanut butter. I need how much is in this jar? So I actually have to measure it. Which is one of the smaller jars, so I could just be like, well, it's half the bottle. Perfect. It's not. It's 28-ounce jar. Right, butter. I'm not sure how much butter it's had. I'm just gonna take out the full pack and see how much included. It is 2 scoops. 60, yep, that's perfect. Because this just came fresh out of the refrigerator, I'm going to put it in the microwave for, I think, 10 seconds. 6 seconds. 10, 15 seconds to do it. Just soften the butter up. Counting all the dry ingredients. So, I'll do that when I eat it. That way I don't mess up everything. First thing first, preheat the oven. It looks like it's almost there. Maybe. If it doesn't go off well, by the time this is done, it should be. I can take the eggs and put them over here. You know what? I don't actually need this ginormous bowl. Perfect. I thought I was going to need a giant bowl, and I don't. The only reason this is here, so back of this cupboard. So, this is on wax paper. I don't do that because every time I use wax paper, it seems that I make a bigger mess. So, combine flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So this is the all-purpose flour. It's 2 3/4 cups. Can't make a mistake this time. The baking powder, baking soda, and salt is in this baggie. Yeah, I took it all to school. I'm in college, if you didn't know. Yeah, I'm in college, and we had a speech, so I put it all in baggies just to transfer it so it's easier. And this is 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. At the time that I took this in, I did not have baking. Ooh, I might actually have to redo this. No. Yeah. I don't know these ingredients. I might just have to redo this. After all. You know what? Since I don't want lumps in the cookies, I'm going to redo this section. throw the bad ingredients away. But in this was, I think it was a teaspoon of cream of tartar and I want to say a quarter teaspoon of baking soda. I think that's it. If not, you can always Google it. Google this for substitution. I can't believe I lost my baking powder. That thing was just so order salt, baking soda, and baking powder. Get one. Awesome. It's baking soda. Got the baking powder and salt. Where did we keep the salt? Obviously, it's over in the kitchen. We looked here 5 minutes ago. There it is. And that scraping you just heard was the stool that you saw in the last video, because we keep it in the corner in front of the spare baking stuff. What was it going to do? Right. Salt. Powder. Soda. Measuring spoons that I got from Walmart. I don't think I need the cup. I think that was it. It's the only thing that looks like it. Probably needed fixing. Ooh, the bacon. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be packed. Yep. Come on. Packed. Right, so we'll use this bowl for the dry ingredients and this bowl for the wet ingredients, because you generally pour the dry ingredients into the wet. I don't know why, but that's what they tell you to do. So I'm going to follow the recipe. Maybe I should test recipes. That'd be really cool. Pretty fun. Alright. Because I did touch the floor. Even though it's clean, it hides in the not bubbles. I got stuck on the pan. The only bad part about the whole cake is when a little bit, just a smidge, drops out. So, as you can see, I'm not wearing my rings because I don't want it to get in the cookie dough, batter, whatever. Not all of that is using spoons except for the cup one. Peanut butter will make things difficult. The reason I'm not using this matching set that matches the spoons for the cup is because the cup piece broke in the move. So thankfully we had a metal one still hanging around for a full cup. So I can do that, so it's pretty quick. So I'm not using that moment. I'll switch them around. Do I pour? Add flour mixture to wet mixture. Perfect. I was really cautious with my bags of mixture. So I have all the flour. I said it was 2 3/4 cups. Flour. Come on. I doubt you want to see what I'm doing, but if you want to, I can look what I'm doing. I'm talking to a computer like a person. Not that you're not people, the people who are watching. The computer cannot respond to what I'm doing. So, if I'm not sure what you want, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Gotta move things. Time to rearrange. I really gonna use this. I'll probably use it as the electric mixer. That means I can unplug it. The little blender things are in the sink still, because that's the one bowl I forgot to do. Was the mixer blades. Whisks. Whatever they're called. I didn't do them. I didn't wash them yet, so I gotta wash them when I'm done. But you won't see that, because by then I'll probably have this in the oven. No, this is 9 minutes late. Yeah. There's nothing I can talk about for 9 minutes. This will go over here. Right there. Come on, cake. You're going to rest right here. The computer is going to start pointing down again. Perfect. Right. Can you see? This is the flour. Obviously. Alright. Baking powder, which is 1 teaspoon. They're both labeled the same. Oh my gosh. The teaspoon. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah. I was reading the wrong thing. Doesn't that make me feel smart? Powder. Can you read this? No, probably not. So, 1 teaspoon baking powder. Putting this away. Next is, get back there, half teaspoon baking soda. Because I don't want to get another one dirty. I'm just going to use my magic tool. Get just about half. This looks about half, right? Looks half? Halfway? Yeah. And 1/4 salt. Yeah, I'm going to be careful with that. Which means I'm going to go pour over the trash and come back. The main reason I pour over the trash is because salt doesn't always stay where it's supposed to. Put that away. Okay, I'm not touching the foot. I'm using my foot. Next is... nope, that's it. Lightly mix. Set aside. Best part about dry ingredients is they tend to work really well in a small one. This away. Next. The medium size bowl. Or large, as it says that you're supposed to do. Right, now it's time for the butter. You're in here. Not even close it's off. So, 10. 10 for 2 sticks. And you're supposed to do that with the butter, the peanut butter, and the sugars until they're creamy. Which means you have to, what's the technical term? Cream them together, I guess? Is it soft? Soft. Not as soft as making it crispy. Not 10. Maybe 10. Right. Cup peanut butter. I'm going to use my soft spatula to mix this all together and smash it together. And that's cream. Mushing it and making it smashed in one texture. No, I'm not going to do that. Why are you so technical? Come on. Don't waste the paper. People want it baking. I'm gonna make me get my hands messy. No. Ha. Peanut butter. I'm sorry, but butter is being a pain, so you might have to deal with a little bit of butter. That was unexpected. Butter is so messy. Alright. Come on. Come on. There. Use paper towel. And wipe this off. Clean. Did. I'm using just peanut butter. You can use whatever peanut butter you like, but we prefer Jif. I don't know why we prefer Jif. Actually, I prefer Peter Pan. No, I don't. Peanut butter do I like the most? I should probably figure that out. Peanut butter do I want for the rest of my life? If we only had 8 ounces of peanut butter left, I'm going to laugh really hard. And then be a little frustrated. I'll clean it up in a minute. Whatever, just on the counter. I don't think much about it. Maybe just the grease, but still, I want a clean counter when I go to do something else later. Yeah. Peanut butter. As you can see, like, it looks like a lot is coming out on the spatula, but, not really. When I go and mash it in the cup. Do I want more peanut butter? This is a full cup. Oh, I still have a little bit of peanut butter left. I'm gonna take a smidge more. Just because we really like peanut butter. Guess what? Still a cup. Just a slightly rounded one. Put this away. I should toss this off. Need to be used a lot. Paper towel. Peanut butter. All that just to, yeah, doesn't that look appetizing? Not quite. But in the end, you end up wanting to eat cookie dough. And then your friends come over and they do eat cookie dough. And you're one, like, itty bit short. This peanut butter is, I would say difficult to clean. I'd say it's a half. I'm going to fill the measuring cup up with hot water from the tap because ours gets relatively hot. It's pretty hot. does not look okay. I'm gonna soak. Just so it's easier to clean up a little bit later. And the sugar is right. So I used 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup peanut butter. For brown sugar, I'm going to use, how much does it say? 1 cup packed brown sugar. Also in a Ziploc baggie, just like most of the other ingredients were. You were packed, now you're not, which is okay. This is how much? Just half a cup of granulated sugar. Alright. There we go. Those will all be thrown away in a minute. For now, kind of. It says use a mixer, and I'm pretty sure they mean like one of the stand mixers. And I don't have one. So, I'm going to do it by hand. And that means it's going to take a few minutes longer than if I didn't do it by hand. And because of that, I probably will get quiet as I concentrate more. So, I'm going to play music from my iPod. iTunes, what do you have for me? I hope you have something grand. Come on, flip. How about right now? Let's play Roisin Murphy, Ramalama. Sing it, girl. Sing it, girl. Okay. This is faster when we can cut things together with pork. Alright. There we go. No. Can't hold us. Speaker and read. Macklemore and Rhymeless. I should probably clean the other picture. Right again. Cornstarch, vanilla, then eggs. One at a time. Darn it! The trash can's over there. Oh, you know what? I have baggies that are dirty and yeah. Cornstarch, hummus. 2 tablespoons. Right. 2 tablespoons, right? Not teaspoons? 1 tablespoon.
Some of it sticks, and extra splash. Can we toast with anything else? No! Awesome! I'm gonna walk across the controller. Trying to come off. Hello! Also, Dirty Frankie. You're showing me. I'll tell you in a minute. This song is this two shall pass, and it I think it's David Schmidt. I originally heard this in Welcome to Nightdale. I can't remember what episode it was. I believe it was the 8th or 9th. Don't quote me on it. I don't know. I didn't know before I did it. So that means there we go. I'm not measuring the banana. Two. Splash. Just in case. One thing I was told by one of my friends is that with vanilla, it doesn't matter if you got extra. It will still taste great if you have too much. And then it will burn off and there won't be too much anything. Just mix them. Don't want to use this. I don't use it for dry ingredients. Anymore. Ooh, actually, I still have a rubber spatula. Or did I clean it and put it away? No, I probably just cleaned it. I'm just going to boil you. Almost done. So I'm turning off the music. Oh, who was it by? Danny Schmidt, not David. Alright, well, that's really good. Just a person. Oh, by the way, all the links for the music will be in the description. And also for the recipe. Because I don't know how to do the link annotations. Great, so 1 egg at a time. Do this carefully. 1 egg. Egg, you look so thrilled. Egg is not happy to be in the cookie mix. Second. Alright. Got it all? So, since this is... Oh, it just does not work. Like, you see? It's just chewing that bad. But then again, it's not incorporated into the mixture either. So, should be able to go straight into the oven. Remember that you have dry ingredients, or it will not turn out well, as I've discovered. Because I left the dry bowl across the room instead of near me when I was in a garden edge. This is maybe the second time I've done it, so not done the mistake, but made the cookies. So yeah, just remember you have dry ingredients. Let's just slowly incorporate. So we need to do that. Just add a bit, stir, add a bit more. Hope I don't make a giant mess in the process. I'm kind of glad I didn't use the electric mixer for this part, because as you can see, it's getting stuck, and to have to stop and turn it on. Yeah. Not fun. Next, a little bit of flour and stuff. Ooh, I should just start folding this in, but too late. Already started whisking instead of folding, and then semi-folding it with a whisk anyway, so I guess it's terrible, but I'm going to add one more time after this. I was going to just add the last bit, just like them drawn. Just kind of like a fold and press. Fold and press. That would be a good exercise. Sorry, I come up with random things when I'm cooking. Yeah, it's almost done. Ish. Fold and press seems to work. Sort of okay. As you can see, no matter if I'm using like the whisk or the spatula, rubber spatula, I'm being careful so I don't get it everywhere because it's still powder, and gotta be careful with it. First bit. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do just for as you can hear, my mom's in the other part of the house. She's thankfully letting me steal the kitchen. So there's that. But she's letting me steal the kitchen because she knows that she eat the goods afterwards. So that's why she's letting me do it. Because the best part for her is when I'm like, well, I need a taster, Mom, and she's all like, well, guess what? You have a taster. So, yeah, I'm making peanut butter peas, which you can eat, and the lemon cakes you can eat. And lots of flour. You actually do need all of it. actually a pretty good recipe. This is actually one of my favorite recipes for peanut butter cookies. I have a few others, but this seems to be one of the best. Best loved. It ends up cooking the best. It seems to take the shortest amount of time. Though I guess they all take sort of the same amount of time, but with others I've had, like it says it only takes like 7 or 8 minutes, and then it ends up taking like 10 or 12. This one only takes like, I guess it takes around the same time. So, I just like it when a recipe is honest with me. I don't want you to say that you take 7 minutes and then end up taking 12, it just makes me frustrated. This one just plain out says it takes 12, and that's for the largest cookies I make, not like the tinier ones. So, it really depends. And now, the batter looks, well, dough. It's not really batter, it's not cake. The dough, trying to make sure there's no extra flour sticking to it and then making it have like hard little pieces in it. That does happen sometimes if you're not careful. There. Yeah. This has worked out pretty well. Probably should have just stuck with this little spatula thing. It's worked out quite well for me. Alright. Since I'm sure you don't care about me pausing, putting all the cookies on a cookie sheet, because it's going to take a while. It's going to take a few batches if I actually make them the proper size. Not a few batches, a few rotations. Quite a few actually. Let me think. I have 3 cookie pans. I can fit 1 or 2, depending on the size of the cookie pan. Probably those 2 will go in, or not 1 will go in by itself. Yeah, I'll probably make about 40 cookies. Or maybe I'll make 24 larger ones. So, yeah. I will take a photo of the cookies and use them as the thumbnail for this video instead of coming into another video with the end of the cookies, because I only actually plan on making 2 recipes today, so, and the almond cake was pretty quick if you don't make it from scratch. I'll probably make one from scratch later on. I'll probably make lemon bars. I plan on making some muffins. I mean, I'm planning on making 2 different types of muffins. It's actually, they're pretty much the same recipe, except one recipe adds something and one recipe doesn't. Yeah. And oh, just gonna do something else. We'll see. So, thanks for watching my day of cooking / baking. Actually, I should have videotaped me this morning. Not videotaped. YouTubed. Because this morning, I made lots of things. Ooh. Oh my god, this is a really long video. I am so sorry if you actually stuck around for this whole video. Thank you, though. Thank you for caring, watching, listening to music with me while I baked and cleaned up at the same time. Anyhow, what I was doing this morning, I'll make this video slightly less than an hour, hopefully. This morning I made sausage, 2 different types of scrambled eggs, cinnamon buns from a package, of course. I didn't have time this morning to make them from scratch, though I do have a recipe. Maybe I will test recipes. That'll be really fun. What else did I make? Pancakes. Also, not from scratch, didn't have time. They were kind of busy. add water. And, my mom made the coffee. Actually, she made it the night before. All I had to do is flip the switch on the pot. And then, it was pretty buffet. Anywho, I hope you guys had fun watching me bake things, mix things, I guess. And the thumbnail for this video will probably change later on. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day / night. Here it's nighttime, but you might watch it tomorrow morning. So, bye.